wondered how objects move and interact with each other? No, like seriously. When I rolled the ball, it didn't stay at the same speed. It gradually slowed down at a steady rate until it stops. Why? Because the floor is applying a constant force of friction against it. That's called uniformly accelerated motion in the horizontal direction. Well, if there's a horizontal, does that mean there's a vertical too? Well, yes, actually.
The video showed the ball falling on its own. That's because when it's released, gravity instantly pulls it downward.
But that's not all. There are other types of how objects move and interact. Now, they might look like something complex right now, but don't worry, we'll explain it as we go further.
Now, let's go ahead to our next topic, which is projectile motion. Here, I'll show you.
That's projectile motion launched horizontally. Now here's how to launch it at an angle.
Both of these are projectile motion because projectile motion is when an object moves forward while gravity pulls it down, making a curved path.
Now, about velocity, here, just watch. That's velocity. Two people moving in opposite directions at the same speed. Now, you might be thinking, wait, their speed is the same, so what's the difference? Well, that's exactly the point. Their velocity is completely different because they're heading in completely different directions.
Meanwhile, this is impulse.
And finally, momentum. Impulse happen when a sudden force is applied for a short period of time changes how something moves. And momentum, on the other hand, is how hard it is to stop something that's already moving. The heavier and faster something is, the harder it is to stop.
Since momentum seems a little more complex than impulse and velocity, I'll explain these questions through showing. Roll the music! Factors that affect momentum. Momentum depends on mass and speed. The heavier or faster something is, the more momentum it has.
What causes change in momentum? Momentum change when a force is applied, just like pushing or pulling an object. How to conserve momentum? Momentum is conserved in a system when no outside forces act, meaning the total momentum before and after the interaction stays the same.
Since there's only about 2 topics left and we don't have that much time, it's time I give you a little surprise. Didn't see that coming, huh? Just wait for it and you'll be even more surprised. Ready? Here we go!
Happens because when object A hits object B, sum of its motion transfers object B, the total momentum stays the same, two moving objects colliding head-on. Both objects are carrying their own push. When they crash, they act like two springs hitting each other.
two objects moving in the same direction collide.
Unlike the last one where they were heading towards each other, this time both coins are going the same way, but one is faster.
Inelastic collision. In an inelastic collision, the objects stick together and move as one. And even though some energy changes into heat or sound, the total momentum stays the same.